Good evening. Welcome to Investigator News, and this is the Lifestyle News Show. Uh, this is we don't do politics and mostly not news. It's weather and earthquakes and volcanoes and fun stuff, huh, Karen? Well, but you know the fun stuff isn't right when we got a hurricane Helene at our doorstep right there. Um, uh, right now, the eye of the storm it looks like is over Cancun. And then we're looking at it's affecting the Cayman Islands, the Key West, Fort Myers in Florida with severe storms. Some of them could be possible tornadoes. Um, they say tomorrow evening it should hit landfall at Tallahassee. That's what they're claiming so far, and that was about an hour ago. So I'm going to put him on. This is from about 2 hours
Heads
ago.
up for Atlanta for northern Georgia. Slow moving storms are going to bring heavy rain ahead of Helene. Add on top of that the amount of rain that will fall as Helene moves through, and this is a recipe for flash flooding. That's going to be the concern through the end of the week. As much as 7 to 10 inches of rain could fall, saturating the ground. That's going to be a concern as well once the wind field arrives. It's a large wind field. Consider also that as Helene passes, there could be a wind shift. And with saturated ground, widespread power outages will remain a concern.
Yeah, so see there, oh boy. And let's see. Uh, uh, well, let me take a look at this. Okay, I want you guys to see this right here. So what I'm talking about, it's right over Cancun. This was uh, basically 7:15 of Eastern time, so that was about an hour ago. Um, this is what it's kind of looking like moving across uh, in the Gulf. So here we go. This is the warning they have on it. So there, be careful. If you're told to evacuate, evacuate. Don't stay. I know you want to film the hurricane hitting your house, but no, just go, huh, Karen? Karen's our moderator. She's in our chat room. We have Mary, one of our moderators, coming up in the next hour to do a report for us. Okay, let's go to the earthquakes. Looky here. These are good size ones. This one here, 3.2 in Eunice, New Mexico. We don't see them much in New Mexico, but yeah, we had one. Let's see, there's one. There we go. Mentone, Texas. We're seeing a lot in Texas. What I'm seeing is there's not very many. There's about 25, but they're all in the fours, threes to fours. So we're still seeing a lot of really strong earthquakes, especially over in Vanuatu, 4.6. Solomon Islands, 4.6. That's what I'm saying. New Caledonia, Tadine, 4.7. Now up, let's see where this is at. This is Kamchatka, Story, Russia, 4.1. There's one way up high, way up high, way up high. This is Katovik, Alaska, 3.0. Then we've seen a good size one in Puerto Madero, Mexico. That was a 5.3. One over towards the Middle East and Turkey. That was a 4.6. That's what I'm saying. A lot of them are threes and fours. What's that mean? Well, we had this one here in Mexico, a 5.3. I'm expecting something big over by Japan, maybe. Maybe Hawaii. Hawaii just got hit with a 3.2. So I'm expecting a lot more over towards Japan, folks, and in the fives. And that's kind of what Dutchins is saying. So let's get rid of that. There we go. Let's go to the fun stuff. Well, I don't know if it's going to be fun. um, a man arrested. Oh boy, yeah, he's a bad boy. Now, this isn't the first time. He keeps trying it. And every time he keeps trying it, he gets arrested. What's he keep trying? Well, he's got this. I know I've done this story before, but he's in trouble again. He wants to take this out on the ocean. uh, he's intended to run more than 4,000 miles across the Atlantic to London. He engaged with the 3-day standoff. Yeah. Karen, I don't know about these guys that come up with this stuff. Because what if he hits like high waves? I think it might ride it out, but he thinks it is. He says this will make it, even 100-foot waves. What do you think? Yeah. When it rolls, he's got enough food and water, and he's ready to go. And he's tried this now 3 times. Let's see, what's his name? Reza Belushi, I think is his name. So now he started this in about a year ago, and he made it 70 miles before the off the coast of Georgia, just as Hurricane Franklin was barreling down. Well, he talked him out of it, and of course, yeah, he says, "Oh, I don't want to do a hurricane. Yeah, I'll come in, but this I'm going to go again." Well, the Coast Guard now, this is going to be the 3rd time, and he got a lot further this time. Before they started telling him it's hurricane season. Niagara Falls. Yeah, he ought to go over Niagara Falls. That's what I'm thinking, William. Yeah. Okay. Why is that in my way? This is kind of weird because they had to shut the I-635 down. This is Balch Springs Police Department. They had to shut down the lanes of southbound traffic. This is in Texas, Balch Springs, Texas. 3 lanes. Because why? There's animal parts all over the place. Yeah. Can you imagine coming up on animal parts like alligator heads and other animals? Their little bits and pieces. Almost looks like it either fell out of a truck that had bits and pieces, or they hadn't been run over. There was too many of them. There was too many. It said the police say someone lost their loads, and the cleaning crews had to come clean up the mess. They said they deeply regret this incident occurred and um, frightened anybody. They said upon being made aware of the incident, they launched an internal investigation and cooperating with all the authorities of people that transport some of these animals. Yeah. Don't go there. All right. Another monolith has appeared near Las Vegas. These keep coming up, folks. And there now Vegas police and others are wondering who's behind these mysterious objects. First, it was in Utah, then Romania and California, Spain, Wales, Paraguay. These metallic mirror monoliths began to pop up in 2020. William, this is a good one because this isn't like the stones. This is definitely different. Out in the middle of nowhere. Like I said, it's a metal mirror structure. It's pretty solid, they say, but they say it does add a little bit of beauty. It's not ugly. It's nothing that's stone. It's something that can fit in with the landscape. But they would really like to know who has been putting this up around the world. Some billionaire. You watch, folks. It's going to be some billionaire that's put these things up. Remember that pipeline in Texas? It was that had went off and they had flames. They're still flaming, folks. They're still flaming. Let me they're still dealing with it. Like, here we go. Oh, hey, look, there's Walmart. I was thinking that was Kentucky Fried Chicken. I was starting to get hungry, but it's not. It's something else. Whataburger. That's what's right there. So I bet Whataburger's getting a lot of customers just to see the site. So, all right, here we go. shown this before, but they say it is still burning, and they're still waiting for it to burn out to where they can go in and do the cleanup.
Helene will absolutely have it.
We don't need Helene again, do we? Just to let you know, that eye of the storm is over Cancun at this point, for those coming in a little late. Oh, on the Lambo. And what's that? This is a trooper, Rick Morgan, pulled over an SUV going about 60 miles an hour and drifting across lanes on the highway back and forth. This was near Ogden, Utah. And he expected to find a driver that was either impaired or having a medical emergency. Now, we've heard these stories before, folks. Quite, and one just recent. But then instead, he discovered a 5-year-old boy perched on the edge of the driver's seat. Here we go again. Quit getting your kids these little cars. I think that's what's doing it. They drive these little cars and they're like, oh yeah, I can drive. I'm ready to drive, the big trucks. Yeah. All right. His feet barely reaching the pedal and his head just clearing the dashboard. The child had taken the keys from the family car while his teenage sister was napping. Yeah, oh yeah, she's supposed to be babysitting him. Yeah, she was keeping a good eye on him. Hello, Eddie. Good to see you again. So, my sister's napping. He's like, oh, heck yeah. Yeah, hey, forget the power wheel. I'm on my way. So now this is where did it say it was? Now he's in Utah, right? He's like, I'm getting on the freeway. He says he was planning on going to California because the Lamborghinis where he lived were ugly. He said all the pretty good looking ones were in LA. So he was on his way to California. And how much money did he have to pay for the Lamborghini? $3. Yep, folks, $3. Yeah, sister fell asleep. And off he went to get a Lamborghini. I guess he thought the car he was driving wasn't good enough for his folks. Or he just was tired of his power wheels looking lame. Well, thank you. All right. There's a hot dog. Oh boy. No hot dogs, no Wienermobiles. No. This is a company recalls raw dog food due to salmonella and listeria. Folks, I know everybody wants to get those canned, the fresh food they're offering now, these gourmet meals for dogs. But I keep seeing these recalls. I don't want to say stick to Purina because Purina ain't no better either. But this raw diet pet food company is recalling cartons of frozen beef and chicken dog food that could be tainted. They announced the recall this week, and after the U.S. Food and Drug Administration reported that 2 of its dog foods tested positive for salmonella. The third tested positive for listeria. Now, the dog food being recalled is what was the name of it? I should have wrote down. They all come in half-gallon cartons weighing about 4 pounds. They include detailed beef formula for dogs, straight beef formula for dogs, straight beef formula for dogs. And all of it is got expiration dates of 2026. They are sold in retail locations worldwide, all the major chains, Walmart, Kroger, Safeway, Albertsons. They're all being sold there. So they say now humans can even get sick handling this food and having it touch their hands or even touching surfaces on your counters. Oh, okay. All right, so now we got this other thing they found. It's a strange alien-like fish that washed up on the Oregon beach, and everybody was claiming, okay, here it is. Here's the alien. Not a mermaid this time. Yeah, it's an alien. And when you look at this thing, it is. I don't know. I don't even see an eyeball. There he is. Um, an ugly little thing. So they were thinking, okay, what is this thing? Well, they do know what it is. This is a 7 foot long ocean sunfish. It was attracting attention of local aquatic experts. Even the fish was also known as mola mola. Mola mola. Yeah, what a name for the fish. And it recently washed up at Huge Point State Park. This is in Arch Cape, Oregon. The Seaside Aquarium posted pictures of the creature on Facebook, creating quite a stir. While it had been dead for quite some time, it's still interesting that the mola mola washed up, and it's only seen, they said, the last time was 50 to 60 years ago. Okay. Um, So we've got some, not only is the mola mola out there, many creatures of the deep, like stonefish and a stargazer, are now starting to pop up in shallow waters. But not only that, but now that we're starting to look at what is in our oceans and going deeper and deeper with cameras and the ability to go deeper, we're starting to find some of these weird, some of them uh, are creepy. And they said some of them would even make your skin crawl. Well, um, so um, let's see. I'm just going to kind of let you guys look at the pictures so you guys can see, and maybe as I go, I'll tell you what they are. Okay, so this one is a lamprey, they say. This is a lamprey. Yeah, I know we've seen this probably recently on the news and some aquatic shows. Um, oh, what about a blobfish? Now, I know we've seen some of these. I don't know. I don't think they're too scary, but they sure have human eyeballs. Um, this is a frilled shark. I don't know. I don't know if I look at the teeth on that. Look at his teeth. I don't know about that. Well, they got vampire squids. Now, this one here, a giant isopod. I think that's kind of pretty. I didn't think that was too scary. I was like, well, unless it bites or, it has legs that are scary. Okay, what about this one here is stonefish. Now, these, a lot of these look like rocks, but then when they open their mouth, some of them have teeth, some don't. Okay, here we go. Um, oh boy. Hey, put this in your bathroom, folks. Like up on your shower wall. And then when people get into the shower, that's what they see. No, I'm teasing. See, Karen knows I do it. Yeah, Karen knows me pretty well. She knows I would do something like this. My family does too. They're like, you wouldn't believe the pranks I pulled on my family members. So yeah, oh yeah, I would do it. I'd put it in my shower. Big one, big picture. Feel like someone's watching you when you're naked in the shower. Mary's not sure of me right now. Yeah, okay, so that's it. Uh, and of course, we got to go to the jokes. Yeah, definitely some of these jokes that we've been doing, and we used to do them a long time ago when we first started. I'm gonna bring some of them back. Um, let's see, what did we do last time? Um, I should have picked one before I got in here. I'm sorry about this. All right. So these are animal jokes, it says. Oh boy, yeah. Eddie, you're gonna like these. All right. Thoroughly clean. How to wash a cat. Thoroughly clean the toilet. Add the required amount of shampoo to the toilet water. Obtain the cat and carry him to the bathroom. Oh yeah. I could see someone ripped up. Yeah. In one smooth movement, put the cat in the toilet and close the lids. Yep. You may need to stand on the lid so he can't escape. This is getting cruel, folks. Yeah, throw a kitten in there. How's the cat going to fit in the toilet? And how are you going to get it closed before the cat gets out? Cats are going to see you heading towards the water, and they're on top of your head. Okay, no, this isn't all. Then you flush the toilet 3 to 4 times. It provides a power wash and rinse. Have someone open the door outside and ensure that there are no people between the toilet and the outside hallway. Stand behind the toilet as far as you can and quickly lift both lids. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is yeah. Um I could see the fail just taking the cat to the toilet and trying to get him in there. So uh what now if you now Karen's got a good point here because she said she had a cat that would get in the shower. Some people can bathe their cats, but you really got to start them early when they're kittens so that they're used to being, bathed. Now, to me, this sounds like a cat that doesn't want to get in the bathtub. So, I mean, if you got to throw it in there quickly and stand on the lid, yeah. Hmm. All right. The Service has issued a bear warning in the National Forest for the summer. They're urging everyone to protect themselves wearing bells and carrying pepper spray. Campers should be alert for the signs of fresh bear activity. They should be able to tell the difference between a black bear dung and grizzly bear dung. Black bear dung is rather small. We're learning about bear poo. Yeah. Sometimes you could see fruit seeds. Oh, and or squirrel in it. Oh yeah. Squirrel leg, squirrel tail with berries. Are you going to get close enough to examine this stuff? Oh no. Grizzly bear dung has bells in it, and it smells like pepper spray. A young boy with a green and yellow red mohawk sits in an old to next to an old man at the park. After 5 minutes, he turns to the old man and says, "What are you staring at? You never did anything crazy in your life?" The old man turns and said, "Sure, I have. Um, I've had sex with a peacock years back, and I'm wondering if you're my son." Oh boy. All right. What a way to end the evening, huh? All right. So come on back in about 30 minutes with the World War III report and a special report by Mary. So we will see you then. If not, we will see you Friday for trivia. I know everybody's looking forward to it. This week I'll probably have either 2 or 3 shows because I do trivia and it's my turn to do news. So if you guys want to catch me doing news, join me Friday for all the shows. All right. With that, folks, we will see everyone soon, either Friday or we'll see you in 30 minutes. And I definitely thank you for watching.